locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. For the call of this one, we bring in our broadcast team.
Well, this venue will host Super Bowl 55 in a couple years' time, but for now, we've got non-playoff football here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's it, baby.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led on by their quarterback, the product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Focus, defense, focus. Leo, let it go.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play and second down. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last two meetings.
5-2,
Throwing up second and 8. Brissett. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst against one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now the young man was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip Lindsay. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
C.J. Mosley's your prototypical Alabama linebacker. They'll come downhill and smack you, but they understand the game so well.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
On second down, it's Lindsay. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
They cannot block.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Oh, you got deep?
Brissett from the gun on third. It's complete. Stills. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Big edge, big edge, big edge. Zip, zip. No, me. My 52.
Derrick Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, that rate picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Watch the out.
From the gun, there's Brissett. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
What you got?
The coverage, too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Check. Wellington.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
1 yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-line to make the play.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 188.
58's the mic. Hey, let's get this.
Here we go, 47. 26.
3rd down, it's Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
There's an example of good situational football being played by the defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go play action with Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for the Buccaneers. 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Jet bomber. 22. Jet bomber. Wahoo.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
I'm coming. Let it go.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sag him back right around the 44. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Let's get this.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I got him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This pass into the arms of Snead. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that. That's a big game. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
58's the Mike.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your field.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. Washington's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him. He also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock gets inside of 3 minutes. He'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Charlie. Yes.
I'm coming.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Paris Campbell.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had in their last drive.
at their own 11-yard
The San
line.
Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coach will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Let's go.
A gain of 32 that time.
It's a gain of 32.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Prescott on first down. He's got Herndon, his tight end. The completion good for 3rd and 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Mike 57. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Complete to Washington. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to flip to the outside. Have the ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and
Let's pin the
4.
mirrors back and go full strip.
They'll throw again. Prescott. It's complete to Snead. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
57 Mike. Mike.
To the air again, Prescott. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 3 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
First and 10. At their own 26.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Coming to you.
To throw is Brissett. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down.
Check.
First
52.
and 10.
First down, Brissett. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Exit.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
They'll throw now on the final play.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had guys that we've been going for some change-ups. We're going to see it when we kick it off in the second half.
See if they need any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 27, Prescott. Snead's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads. Teams playing to extend them.
Now a play fake here on first down. Brought in left side by Snead. Touchdown, 49ers.
Nice job,
touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Second and 5 now. Brissett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring out the third down. Prescott from the gun on third. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So out come the Bucs now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack from here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
This is Henry. Only a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now the set. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A slant route, all about timing.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
57 to Mike.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Able to get this to Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick it up at 12 yards.
Let's go.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Ready. Man, touchdown. Here we go. Man left. 80 weapon. We got 4.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get convert.
2nd and 6. At the 18.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get the flag. 52 right here. Right here.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively here, you got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bit of a double break there. Are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Echo. 53.
2nd and goal. Brissett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this.
All this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. It'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
We played to win.
Gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
33-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Mike, 58, right there.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good. They get back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Yo, it's the motion. Want somebody go?
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And Brate, the tight end's got it. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the mark when it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Gets it to Gordon. And he's got Rome. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
In your face.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Haywood. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch twist. Shut up.
Brissett on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking
It just
about.
seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receiver. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And in the air once more, it's Brissett. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Harris Campbell with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have the onside kick, and we'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they'd have to get this one. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2.
And the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Watch the screen.
Kill.
What do you think?
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. There'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We got three.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is
Personal
not near
foul.
enough.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
Prescott on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Buccaneers' 28-yard line.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Watch that.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing Week 1, and 1-0 after going down to that knee.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for San Francisco, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.